What is up, guys? We got the new Silk Hero Pack for Marvel Champions right here. I just picked it up. Huge shouts to my buddy Norris. Yeah, he is like pretty much a sponsor of the channel at this point. But yeah, huge shouts to him. We got the Silk Hero Pack here. This is the first Web Warrior here, so I'm actually gonna be unboxing right here. Let me know down in the comments. I don't usually do this. If you guys like stuff like this, I probably might not do this in the future. But this is the first Web Warrior hero to ever get released since I've started playing Marvel Champions. So I am super duper hyped for it. Yeah, so this is a Silk Hero Pack right here. We just took her out. And then let's unwrap this thing right here. And I'm going to sleeve up all the cards too. And yeah, we're going to be playing her Precon deck here against Expert Rhino. And yeah, I think for this scenario, just to add on a little spice, we're going to give Rhino the Infinity Gauntlet. So yeah, he has this thing right here. It's a permanent attachment, +1 scheme, +1 attack. And after the attachment activates, resolve special of each Infinity Stone in play. And then put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play if there are no stones in play. I think this will add a little bit of spice to Rhino because his scheme stat's pretty low with only 1. But now he'll have a 2 base scheme stat. So a little bit higher there. And yeah, we're going to be unboxing the Web Warrior Silk right here. Okay, and I got my sleeves. We're going to be sleeving her up as well. And guys, I do want to apologize. This is like a sleeve for the hero card here. I have a cough drop in my mouth. My throat has not been feeling good. So yeah, I really wanted to still get this gameplay video out for you guys, and I really want to try out Silk. But I apologize if my voice sounds a little bit messed up, or if you guys can tell that I have a cough drop in my mouth. But should be okay. Hopefully the cough drop will last this whole video. So let's go ahead and sleeve her up here. We have Smooth as Silk. This is her event to grab a card from the encounter deck and put it tucked underneath Silk. So the way that Silk works is that she can have up to 4 tuck cards underneath her. And for each card tucked underneath her, she gets some bonuses to her cards. And she basically has eidetic memory, right? So she's trying to remember everything that's happening. And those 4 cards that she has will allow her to remember and combat the villain based on the module set or the encounter set from the tuck cards, right? So if we have Rhino cards from the Rhino encounter set, then whenever we're damaging Rhino and doing stuff like that, we get bonuses. If we have from like a specific module set, then that module set will get bonuses if we have tuck cards underneath that set, right? So that's kind of how she works here. We have J. Jonah Jameson. Organic Webbing, I think, is a key card for her, right? She gets +1 Thwart. As a hero action, we can exhaust it, discard a card tuck under Silk, and if we can ready her so she gets air to end around. The ready is really big. I will also put a timestamp in this video where you guys can jump to the gameplay here, just because maybe it'll take a little bit longer for me to sleeve this up. But yeah, timestamps, for you guys to jump straight to the gameplay. But yeah, I'm excited to try out her Precon deck here. It's a protection Precon with some Web Warrior stuff, and we'll see how it goes. There's some reprints here with Not Today, and I think the Web of Life of Destiny should be in here as well, right? I'm not sure, but I think it should be in there. We're sleeving this up in Dragon Shield sleeves. I have the clear ones for all my player cards. We have Stop Hitting Yourself. We have Dr. Sinclair here. As an action, we can spend a mental resource, and then we can heal damage from your alter equal to your recovery, which is basically like a free recovery, and you don't have to exhaust your identity, which is pretty nice. 2-cost protection card for that. We can also discard a status card, which is really good. With Energy Shield, a 0-cost tech upgrade. This card is going to be really good for Iron Man just because it has a tech keyword. It's a tech upgrade to increase its hand size. Let's interrupt whenever attached character take any amount of damage. Spend X energy resource and prevent X of that damage. So really powerful card. Just being a free on-demand type of thing that you can just put down. So normally, we're not playing the Precon deck. We probably don't want 3 copies of that card. That's okay. Well, also, huge shouts to all the members of this channel. I have a members poll. It's already up, guys. Let me know in that poll which aspect you want to see me build a deck for Silk for. And also, comment down below what villain and scenario you want to see me face. And let me know any archetypes that you want me to play with Silk as well, because you guys always have awesome ideas. So thank you. Huge shouts to all the channel members. And then Peter Parker Spider-Man, the reprint, the basic ally right here. Really cool. Ooh, Across the Spider-Verse got reprinted as well. That is awesome. We have the team-up card for them, for Cindy Moon and Peter Parker. Oh, we have reprints of the Shield basic doubles, which I really like the new art on these cards. I'm always excited for reprints here. Okay, here's the obligation. I'm hoping that I have some pending sleeves for the encounter cards here. I'm hoping that the obligation does not discard the tuck cards underneath her. Does it do that? When a card will be tucked under your identity by a player card effect, tuck it here instead. Oh, that's fine. Then if there are 2 tuck cards here, you may discard this card. Remove from the game if there are 3. Oh, so you can put 2 tuck cards there and you don't have discarded. So it just slows down your tucking as a force interrupt. But actually, this is a pretty chill obligation, I feel like. Yeah, Silk Sets Overload. Okay, let's break the mag as well. We have Morlun, the Nemesis minion here. Let me just take these sleeves out. Alright. The Great Hunt. Hunting the Spider Bride. Alright. And then, okay, so stop. So this is the Precon deck here for Silk. Let's set the Nemesis stuff aside. We're going to go ahead and shuffle in the obligation in the encounter deck. And oh, before we stop sleeving, let's go ahead and sleeve the most goated cards here. Spider-Man, Miguel O'Hara, the card that I had the pleasure of revealing from Fantasy Flight Games. Huge shots to Peter and Xander. Yeah, super excited. Miguel O'Hara. I definitely want to build a deck with him. And Jessica Drew here. I will see the other ones off screen. Okay, let's just put everything aside here so we can get started. All right, guys, let me know. Are you excited for Silk? I think Rhino would be a good thematic spider challenge for her. Okay, so we start off in Alter Ego. We're going to be readied up here. Just shuffle up our deck. And then let's go and get Rhino set up. So main scheme doesn't really have any setup. For the setup for the Infinity Gauntlet, we already put that in play. And then it's going to start with 0 per player threat. If it hits 7, then we lose the game. So we got to be mindful about flipping down, because if we flip down, the threat will go up by 1, and then Rhino will scheme with the base of 2. And if he gets like a high boost, and then he gets an advance after that, then we just lose, right? The good thing is Silken has a lot of scrying abilities to manipulate the encounter deck. So we can see the top card in the encounter deck. That might help us flip down safely. Rhino's one view is to search the encounter deck and discard path for the break and take inside scheme, reveal it. So we have the already play right here. One view place 1 additional threat on here. So it's going to have a total of 3 threat. Alright, I think that's pretty much it here for the setup. Oh, let's do the Infinity Gauntlet setup as well. I think we should be pretty good here for the shovel. Alright, and then we got the hit points, right? 10 hit points and 15 for Rhino. Yeah, we got that all set up. Alright, let's shuffle up the Infinity Stones here. So basically there will always be, or there won't always be a stone to play. But with Infinity Gauntlet, each time Rhino activates, so if he schemes or attacks, we're going to flip a stone put into play, or we trigger all the stones that are in play. So let's create the Infinity Stone deck. We'll just have that right here as a separate deck. Shuffle up the encounter deck here. Alright, Cindy Moon. So if there are more than 4 tuck cards under Cindy Moon, then we discard all but 4 of them. So basically we can't have more than 4. This is basically if you get the 5th one, then you can pick one to discard. She has 3 recovery, and her action Alter Ego is to discard a card tucked here to draw 2 cards limit once per round. That's really, really powerful. Alright, let's draw to our hands. That's here of 6, and we're gonna get started. Alright, ooh, we got a double here. That's a great start. Okay, what does a stun gun do? We can exhaust it, remove 1 or 2 charge counters from it. Oh, we can get a stun. Ooh, let's on the villain or minion. So let's get that in play. We don't really need. Actually, let's. This is good. Oh, wait, this is really good. When you review a card from the same encounter set as a card tuck under your identity, discard this card. That's really good. We may need to keep this. Sorry, guys. I'm feeling like a cough's coming up, so I'm dying here. I think we want the wall crawl here to help us start breaking and taking. I'm dying. Okay, we're just gonna hold his hand. Sorry, guys. My throat's like messed up here. We're just gonna hold the hand. Let's go ahead and flip up here form. We're gonna use a double here, and we're gonna play the 2 cost upgrade stun gun. Comes in with 2 charge counters. It's restricted. Here, action, we can exhaust it, remove a counter to choose either stun the villain if we remove 2, or stun a minion if we just remove 1 counter. Let's see. We're gonna exhaust Thor for 1 for break and taken. We're gonna use a resource here. Play the wall crawl. Hero action. Thor remove 2 there from the scheme. Let's clear us off. Then choose a scheme. We get a kicker if we have cards tucked underneath silk, which we don't. So nothing else with that. So we defeat the side scheme here. And then let's see here. Do I want to stun him and just play this? I can defend the first attack. I think we're okay here. Let's play this card though. Resource to play Eidetic Memory. So it's a 1-cost upgrade. When you review a card with the same encounter set as a card tucked underneath silk, then we can exhaust this card and swap those cards and review the card that had been tucked underneath silk instead. Actually, I forgot to do this response, guys. Sorry. Silk Sense. After you defeat a minion or side scheme, we just defeated the side scheme. Or resolve a treasury card. We tuck underneath silk from the encounter discard pile. So let's go ahead and tuck this card underneath silk here. It actually is not face down. So we have break and taken. So let's just put our tuck cards here. So break and taken is from the Rhino encounter. So we do have 1 card tucked here. All right. That's gonna end our turn. Let's right back up. And draw back up to hands. Let's hit 5 in hero form. That is pretty fun. I like the tucking cards thing because now we can get this card with the Eidetic Memory, which would be really powerful, right? We reveal an encounter card from Rhino's Marger set. We can swap with this card, which is just an easy side thing that we can just defeat. Rhino's turn is gonna add 1 to the main. I was hoping for a defensive bet, but we didn't get 1. He's gonna hit us here with a base of 4. I think we just defend this for 3. This would be his boost card. 2, so it's gonna be a total of 6 damage. With firm for 3, so we take 3. That brings from 10 down 7. After he activates, put the top card of the stone deck in play with the Infinity Gauntlet because there are no stones in play. So Soul Stone comes into play here. It doesn't activate yet, it just comes into play. We get 1 face down counter card, which I'm tough. Give Rhino a tough stats card. If he has 1, it gains surge. He doesn't have 1, so it just gives him a tough. Okay, yeah, so I probably want to knock that off so it doesn't surge if we get that again. All right, back to our turn here. We got an ally. Oh, wait. Response after you defeat a minion or resolve a treachery card. We just resolve this treachery. Let's tuck underneath it. This is a really good one to get for Rhino. So let's tuck this underneath here. I gotta remember to do a response, guys. So now we have 2 tuck cards here. All right, I don't need to get the scoop. I think I want to get down Energy Shield to help us prevent damage so we don't die. We have 3 copies of this, so we could just hold on to that. I mean, use it as a resource. 3 resources here. Let's play Madam Web. 3-cost ally. When she enters play, look at the top X cards on the counter deck. X equals the number of Web Warrior cards you can show. We have 2 Web Warriors, Madam Web, and Silk here. So 2 cards. You may discard 1 and put the rest back in any order. Ooh, so advance would be the boost. Rhino heals 4, no damage to heal this card, we gain surge. Dang it, it's gonna surge. Is there any way to heal him? No, I could swap it with Eidetic Memory. With the other card actually. So that's pretty chill. We just gotta knock off tough. Alright, let's put this back here. I think we're going to flip down here because we have the chance to flip, right? We know the boost and the scheme. Scheme with a base of 1, 2 gets a boost of 0. No, this gives him another boost though. Oh yeah, never mind. So we cannot flip. Because after Soul Stone triggers, he gets a boost card with the top of the counter deck. So we're not going to discard anything with Madam Web, we just keep him there. But yeah, we know we're going to give him another boost, unfortunately. I think it's okay. Let's just play this card. 0-cost upgrade. Attach to your character, let's give it to Silk. When we take any amount of damage, we can spend X energy resources to prevent X of that damage. So that would be useful. Alright, that's it. Oh, wait, Madam Web. Let's swing for 1. Knock off the tough from Rhino, so we can always swap in counter cards if we want to. Should we take a consequence damage? Because I can always swap it with this card here. And it would just give him a tough if we get a nasty treachery from him. Alright, or a nasty card from the Rhino encounter set. Let's ready back up, ending our turn. We're going to draw back up to your hands to hero 5. We got a double here. Stop hitting yourself. Are you defending against attack? Take no damage. That could be useful. And we're just playing this and this, right? So I think we're fine to actually just defend here. Okay, round turn, he's gonna add 1 to the main. He's gonna attack us with the base of 1, 2, 3, 4, gets a face down boost. We know it's 0 because it's in advance. Let me see, I'm going to, can I flip down next? No, he's gonna get double boost for the advance. I don't want to flip down. I think we play this thing. Okay, let's go ahead and exhaust. We're gonna defend for 3. With a base of 4, boost is 0, so he's gonna do 1 damage. So we take 1, drop from 7 down to 6. And then force response here, or actually, I think we do this first. So let's use a double to play stop hitting yourself. After you defend against enemy attack, take no damage. Do damage to the enemy equal to your defense of 3. So we can do 3 damage to Rhino. Brings from 15 down to 12. Oh, he's gonna heal it back up. All right, sorry guys, we're just not gonna do that because he's gonna heal it back up. Never mind. All right, so we just leave that there, and then we're just not gonna play it. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so now after he attacks, he's gonna trigger the Soul Stone, heal 3 damage from him. He's at full life, and give him a face down boost card. Then we place his card under the in the Infinity Stone deck discard pile. Let's just put that behind here. All right. Okay, so we did the encounter card. We don't get any tuck cards there. Now we get dealt 1 face down encounter card, which is charge. Attach to Rhino when he attacks. Attack against overkill. So if we block with ally, it's going to go over to us. He also has +3 attack. We're going to use our ability here, Eidetic Memory. When you review a card from the same encounter set as a card tucked under your identity, we can swap those cards by exhausting this card, and then review that card instead. So we're going to swap charged with I'm tough. Yeah. Wait. Do we want to do? No. Yeah. Let's do I'm tough. So we're gonna review this card instead. Give Rhino a tough stats card. If he has one against surge, we knock the tough off. So now we just put this tough here, and then it won't surge. All right. I wish we got some. Oh, wait. But now, after you resolve a treachery card, we can tuck it underneath this card or under our identity here. So we get it right back right away. Oh my goodness, that is really powerful, right? Because we reviewed that card, and then we just resolved this treachery here. Yeah, we just resolved this, so now we can get it back. Now we have 3 cards stuck underneath us. Okay, that's really good. I really want to get it flipped down to draw, but I'm just worried about, yeah, because he'll get a booster. We won't know what it is. If it's a really high scheme activation, then we could die, right? If this is 7, we just lose. Okay, let's go ahead and, what do I want to do here? There's not much we can do. You can hold on to a double. Let's play another stun gun because it's restricted, so we can have 2 of them. Should I hold on this for Peter Parker? I kind of want to hold on. It's a wild as well. Let's use 2 resources here. We're going to play a stun gun. 2-cost upgrade. Same effect as the other one. Should we use it? Oops, I put in the wrong status card. It comes in with 2 counters. So we could just discard one then by removing 2 counters to stun the villain here. Do I want to do that? I really need to get a move on in this scenario, right? We need to draw something better. Madam Web can thwart. I always have this to prevent damage. I think we chump block with Madam Web here, actually. Yeah, let's just end our turn. We're right back up because I need to get rid of this double boost if we want to flip down, right? Let's draw back up to our hand size here of 5. Hold on both these cards. Uh-oh. Ooh, we got a stun gun, so I can just use one and put it down. We also have the energy shoot here, which I could just put on this one. We can spend X energy to prevent the damage. Just because my hand is kind of dead here, I probably should just play something else. Or like discard these cards. So I could prevent damage with energy shoot. Keep Madam Web up. And then play the stun gun and just use a stun gun here. Yeah, okay. All right, Rhino's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. Goes up to 3 now. A little bit scary. He's going to attack us. We're going to just take the attack to the face. Keep my... Yeah, because I could just recover on the flip here. We need something for an advance, though. We don't have anything from that. Yeah, we just take it to the face. It's fine. Okay, so he's staying with a base of 4. He gets another boost here. So it's going to be 2 plus the 4, so it's going to be a total of 6 damage. We're going to use our energy shoot. When attached character take any amount of damage, spend X energy resources to prevent extra damage. We're going to spend... Actually, let's just spend 4 here to declare the water to be energy. So it's going to be 4 energy resources to prevent 4 damage. So he's doing 6. We only take 2. That brings from 6 down to 4. Then he can trigger the Infinity Gauntlet. We get a stone to play. After he activates, he just attacks. So now the Real Stone comes into play. Okay. And then what do we do next? Then we get dealt a face on counter card, which is Stampede. In hero form, Rhino attacks you. If a character is damaged by this attack, the character is stunned. So Rhino's gonna hit us here. I think I'm just gonna use Idea Memory, right? Exhaust this card. Swap it with the Rhino card. So I think we swap it with Breaking and Taken. Yeah, so we're gonna swap this Stampede with Breaking and Taken. They're both in the Rhino encounter set, so we're able to do that. And then we revealed this encounter card set, which is just a side scheme, coming in with place addition 1 threat on here, so it's gonna be 3 with the 1 reviewed effect. So 3 threat on there. All right, we're gonna use a double here. Let's put. Oh, wait, we can't because we have 2 restricted cards here, so we can't have more than 2. Let's exhaust stun gun. We're gonna choose the one to remove 2 charge counters to stun the villain. So stunning Rhino here, and remove the 2 charge counters. So since it has a useless keyword, it's gonna get discarded. But that's okay because we got another one with the double. So let's use a double here to play another stun gun. Same thing, coming in right up with 2 charge counters. If we can advance, we just die. Actually, I really need a way to get a card tuck under silk that is a what's that card from the standard encounter set actually. Okay, we're just gonna Thor for 1 from here. Madam Web is going to wait. When touch character take any mind damage. Oh, we could use this to prevent consequential damage from Madam Web. That might have been really good. Maybe I should have attached to her. That's fine. She's gonna Thor for 2, clear us off. Is defeated, and then she'll take consequential damage and get defeated as well. We really need some silk upgrades here, I think. That's gonna turn us right back up. A little bit scary. We're down to 4 life now. Okay, oh, this card we need to get down. Do we have physical? We do have physical for it. Oh, we have not today as well. Okay, round turn. He's gonna add 1 to the main. Goes up to 4. Yikes. Okay. He's going to attack us here. He's stunned. Activation does not go through. And then the Reality Stone and the Infinity Gauntlet will not trigger because the Rhino never activated. We get 1 encounter card. Shocker. When reviewed, do 1 damage to each hero. Do I want to swap this? I forgot. Sorry, guys. When we defeat Break and Take, we're going to put it underneath Silk here. So after we clear the sides, we can grab it with her response. I got to remember that. Sorry about that, guys. Do I want to switch Shocker here? No, it's fine. I think he has 1 scheme. Okay, yeah. So we're take Shocker. He's going to get reviewed. Do 1 damage to each hero. We take a damage drop down to 3. All right, it's back over to our turn here. What do I want to do? I really need to flip. Dang it. Whenever an enemy with scheme, we discard this and then change here when the enemy attacks us. That might be the play here. Because then we can just flip down each time he would scheme. When enemy would see this card, change the hero form. Discard this card, change hero form, the enemy attacks you instead. I think we just have to play that actually. And then Shocker will hit us too. Yeah, I really need to draw some cards, I think. Let's stun Rhino. So we're going to exhaust the stun gun, remove 2 counters, and then we're going to stun the villain. So Rhino is going to be stunned here. And then we can discard the stun gun here. Now, do I want to stun gun Shocker? We'll take 2 damage from him. Yikes, that's a little bit rough. I think I'm going to stun gun him. It's a hero action, so I can't do it after I flip. No, I'll just take 2 damage. Okay, we're going to flip down here to Alter Ego. All right, it's a little bit risky here. We're using action. Discard a card tuck under here to draw 2 cards. So let's discard one of these guys. The Stampede is not a good card, so let's discard that. All right, and then we can now draw 2 cards, limit once per round. So let's get our hand size. Okay, Scarlet Spider is good here. Outwit gives us extra thwarting. Okay, this is really good. All right, I have to play this so I don't die. And I want to play Dr. Sinclair here, actually. So I just drew this for nothing. Because you have to draw again next turn. Because I need to heal right now while I'm in Alter Ego. We can spend a Memento when we play here. Oof. Okay, that was actually probably not the best play to draw right now. Because now I got to use this as a resource. Or do I throw away Scarlet Spider? And hold on to the Outwit. I think we get the healing here. Okay, we're going to use 2 resources here. Hopefully that's not a bad play. To play Dr. Sinclair is a 2-cost support. As an alter ego action, we can exhaust her, spend a mental resource, so right here. Heal damage from your alter ego equal to your recovery, which is 3. So we're going to heal 3, go from 3 up to 6. We're also going to exhaust her, recover by 3, that brings from 6 up to 9. And we made this card a status card, we don't have any status cards. Alright, then let's use a resource here. It's a physical resource to play ready for a fight, which the requirement is a physical. So 1 cost upgrade, whenever an enemy would scheme, we can discard this card and in change hero form, the enemy attacks you instead. Alright, man, okay, that's gonna end our turn. Let's ready back up. We're gonna draw back up to our hands here is 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got an ally here. For each tech, okay, we have 1, 2. Okay. This card's gonna be really good. Oh, we got Peter Parker Spider-Man. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff I want to play here. Oh man, I don't know what to do. We gotta play everything though. Okay, it's Rhino's turn. He's gonna add 1 to the main. It goes up to 5. He's gonna scheme against us because we're an alter ego. We're gonna trigger ready for a fight. When an enemy would scheme, discard this card, change the hero form. The enemy attacks you now. So don't get our alter ego ability again, unfortunately. But Rhino will attack us. He's stunned. Activation does not go through, so nothing happens with that. Shocker's gonna hit us here for 2 now. We're gonna take it, drop from 9 down to 7. And then we get dealt 1 face down counter card. Master Plan. Place 4 threat on each side scheme. If there are no side schemes in play, we discard from the counter deck until we get a side scheme and then review that side scheme. So it's nil here until we get a side scheme. We got it right away. We'll review, place 1 additional threat on here, so it's going to be 3 threat with acceleration. After resolving a treacherous like Master Plan, we can tuck enemy silk with our ability. So 4 cards here. Alright, back over to our turn. Oh man, having trouble with the economy here. I want to play... we have no resource generators, huh? That's probably what the issue is right now. I could get down Spider Bite and then across the Spider-Verse for Peter Parker. Because Spider Bite right now is only 1. Actually, Spider Bite is 1 cost. So if I play Peter, I can play Spider Bite for 1. Because it says reduce the cost of playing for each tech card you control. We have 2 tech cards here with the Energy Shield and the Stun Gun. Peter's just so good here to help us clear off everything. I really want to get this card down though, the Outwit. Dang it, we just gotta save it for our organic webbing, I think. Okay, let's just go ahead and do that. So Spider Bite's only 1 cost. This is 1 resource here, so we can play Spider Bite. Coming in and readied up. And then we're gonna use 3 resources here to play Peter Parker Spider-Man. The requirement to play him is a energy, mental, and physical. So physical, energy, and mental, all 3 to play Peter Parker Spider-Man here. Alright, let's see what we want to do. Silk's gonna swing for 2 on Shocker. And then Spider Bite is going to swing for 1, defeat Shocker. Spider Bite takes a consequent damage. Shocker is defeated. Let's tuck him underneath Silk after defeating him here. So since we have more than 4 with the discard one, let's go into Master Plan, and we will discard the Charge. Yeah, I don't like that card. All right. Then Peter Parker Spider-Man is going to thwart for 2. Oof, the main is so high. Let's leave the side scheme and potentially Master Plan that side scheme, I think. Right, is that the play? It would get like under fire or exhaustion, we swap it with Master Plan. Or we just get another side scheme, that's fine. I think I'd rather, yeah, I'm having trouble managing threat right now with the Precon deck and protection. So I think we do that. Yeah, let's store for 2 from here. Then Peter's effect, after he attacks or thwarts, choose another Web Warrior and then ready it. So we're ready up Silk here. And then Peter Parker will take a consequence damage. Silk's gonna thwart for 1, clear off the bomb scare. Side scheme is defeated. And we're gonna use our stun gun, exhaust or remove 2 counters, stun the villain. Let's get our stun Rhino here. Because I don't want to block with the allies here. Because we want Spider Bites thwarting next turn. Alright, that's gonna end our turn here. Let's ready back up. Let's see if we can get some Silk upgrades with this draw here. We're gonna draw back up to 5. Okay, there's the organic webbing. And we got Albert Moon, her brother. So I think we're gonna be doing good here. We got Spider Claws. Okay, Rhino's turn. He's gonna add 1 to man. It's at 6 out of 7. If it hits 7, we lose. We're getting close there. He's gonna attack us. He's stunned. This will not trigger because he never activated. Present counter card, please don't be in advance. Okay, it's a side scheme. crowd control with just 2 threat and a not acceleration, a hazard. That's the sizing that we want the most actually for just 2 threat there. That's pretty chill. Okay, I cannot flip though, right? Because if we get an advance, we lose. Even if I clear all the threat. Should I take the risk? I think we have to take the risk here. I think we don't take the risk, it's not going to go well for us, right? Are we decking out though? But we're decking out. So he gets 2 encounter cards. So never mind. We're not taking the risk here. And you get a standard card tucked underneath Silk. So I deck memory the standard card. Let me think here. So for sure we need to organic webbing. And then I can't play anything else. Do I want to get stuff back into the shuffle? I could just organic webbing and then wall crawl. And we keep our allies up. But it's okay to get him back in the shuffle here though. But I think we might need a blocker to block Rhino's hit. Yeah, I think we just play this out here. And then Riaison will discard this, and we just keep the allies up for future blocks, I think. Okay, let's use 2 resources here so we can play our organic webbing. 2-cost upgrade, we get +1 thwart. So now we have 2 thwart. As a hero action, we can exhaust this card, and this card tuck underneath Silk to ready her back up. And she'll gain aerial. Let's go ahead and thwart for 2, clear off the crowd control here. So that scheme is defeated. Alright, then I think we just get it back. Yeah, we're gonna use resource here to play. Oh wait, sorry guys. I did it in the wrong order. No, wait. There's a way better way to do this, right? I think this is how Silk sequence is supposed to work. Sorry, we're gonna take that back. I apologize for that, guys. We're not gonna throw it out yet. We're gonna play this first. We're using resource to play wall crawl. Here, action thwart remove 2 threat from the scheme. Let's take 2 off of the break-in. So this goes from 6 down to 4. Then it says you may discard a card tuck under Silk from the same encounter set as the chosen scheme to remove 3 threat from the chosen scheme. So this is the Rhino encounter set, the main scheme. So we just need to discard another card from the Rhino encounter set. Let's do Shocker here from the Rhino encounter set. So now we can remove an additional 3 threat from the chosen scheme. So this goes from 4 down to 1. Okay. So now we got that down. So now there's only 3 cards here, right? So now Silk's gonna thwart for 2 with organic webbing, defeats this, and we can add this card right away over to here. If we did in other order, we had this card, another card, and we'll have 3 cards tucked underneath us. But now we get to have all 4, which is a lot better. Okay, so that's really good. And then do I want to just do some damage? Yeah, let's do some damage on Rhino. We're going to have Peter Parker swing for 2 on Rhino, knock off his tough. He'll ready up Silk, and then he'll take a consequent damage. Silk's going to swing for 2 on Rhino. That'll bring from 15 down to 13, our first damage in this game. And then do we want to organic webbing here from the ready? Yeah, I think it's okay. Let's use our organic webbing. We can exhaust this card, discard a card tucked underneath Silk, so we gain aerial. Let's toss the break-in and take-in. And then we get to ready back up here. And we're going to swing for 2 again on Rhino. That'll bring it from 13 down to 11. All right, we're getting some damage here. Oof, okay, we're going to deck out here, so this will be a little bit rough turn. The advance is still really scary now. But right now, if we get advance, I don't think we lose yet because we're in hero form. Let's ready back up. I need to get a standard card tucked underneath Silk. Let's drop it up to 5. We're going to deck out here. Oh, Smooth as Silk might be really good. And we're going to shuffle our discard pile back into the deck. Well, my throat is feeling a little bit better after talking more, so that's good. Yeah, and then we're going to discard this energy shield here. Hopefully we get another one. I would love to put an energy shield underneath Peter Parker Spider-Man before he dies. That would be really nice. All right, so I think we're drawing 1 more card here. Yeah, 1 more back up to 5. And maybe we start to get some flip downs, which would really help us out. Rhino's turn is going to add 1 to the main, goes up to 2. He's going to attack us here. Hitting with a base of 4, he gets a boost card. We're going to block this with Spider Bite. Right? No defensive measures or anything. Yeah, Spider Bite's going to exhaust to defend. They have 1 hit point left. So hitting with a base of 4 gets a boost of 2. So 6 damage, defeats Spider Bite. Alright, then after Rhino activates finally, we trigger all the stones, which is just a Riaison. Discard an ally, upgrade, or support control. Let's discard this upgrade right here, the energy shield. It's 0 cost anyways. Alright, and then this will resolve the Riaison. Now we can deal a face down counter card for a total of 2. First one is Hydra Bomber. One of you choose either take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. I don't think I'm gonna remember that one. Let's put a threat on the main. Or 2 damage. No, let's just put a threat on the main. Alright, and then, so we got the Hydra. Actually, wait. Am I gonna flip down here? No, I can't. Okay, yeah, so we put a threat on the main. And then we got Hydra Mercenary with just guard. Okay, that's fine. Alright, back over to our turn here. I really want to flip is a thing. When we defend, we can exhaust this card. We get +1 defense for each card. Oh, wait a minute. This will help us defend everything. Smooth as silk. Choose enemy or scheme play. Discard cards on top of encounter deck until you get a standard counter card. That doesn't help right here. Let me think here. Both the minions have 1 attack, so they're not that worrisome. I probably want to stun gun Rhino here. And then I can't play anything else. Do I take the risk and flip? No, I need that 1 card before I flip, that 1 protection card. I really want to play this card though. Do I just go for this and then start defending against him and hold on to a stun gun? Maybe we do that. Yeah, the economy is not the best here. Let's use 2 resources here to play our Spire Reflexes. When we defend, we exhaust this card. For the attack, we get +1 defense for each card tucked from her, with the same from the attack enemy, which is Rhino. So that's going to be pretty useful, I think. And after the attack, tuck the top card of the encounter deck under Silk. Okay, that could be really good as well. We're going to swing for 2. Let's take out the Hydra Bomber. Or do I want to take out the Hydra Mercenary? Let's take out the Bomber and then Thor. Yeah, so we'll defeat the Hydra Bomber here. And we tuck him after defeating a minion with our ability. Then we're going to Organic Webbing. Let's discard. I think we just discard Master Plan now. Yeah, because I need more from Rhino. So we're going to discard Master Plan so we get it ready with the Organic Webbing here. And then we're just going to thwart for 2 for the main. Drop it down to 1. And then we're going to keep Peter alive here until we get our Energy Barrier for him. I don't think I use Jonah here. Let's discard him. We're ready back up. Okay, draw back up to 5 here. Oh, I shouldn't have. Oh, man. Come on. Okay, let's do Madam Web. We're probably just holding on to a stun gun still. Because now we can defend. Madam Web will allow us to flip down this turn. Okay. Madam Web's going to be big here. Okay, Rhino, so he's going to add 1 to the main. It goes up to 2. He's going to attack us. We are going to exhaust to defend for 3. And whenever Silk defends, we can exhaust his card. For the attack, we get +1 defense for each card tucked from her. For the same encounter set as the enemy, which is all 3 are Rhino cards here. So we're going to get +3 defense. We're defending for 6 here. That is wild. So he's in with a base of 4. We're defending for 6. This would be the boost. 2. So he does 6 damage. We defend for 6, take no damage. Then, after the attack, tuck the top card of the encounter discard pile under Silk. After the attack, oh, so this is going to be the boost card, actually. It's not the top card of the encounter deck. After this attack, tuck the top card of the encounter discard pile under Silk. Yeah, so that's going to be the charge, because it gets this card after the attack. Okay, then after Rhino attacks, he flips a stone, the Space Stone. That's not great. Hydra Mercenary is going to hit us for 1. We take it, drop from 7 down to 6. And then we get 1 face down counter card, which is Armored Rhino Suit. Attach the Rhino when any damage we dealt to Rhino, place it here instead. If there's at least 5, we discard the suit. Do I want... No, that suit's fine. We need to build out a little bit more here. Okay, so it's back over to our turn. We can finally flip down here and get down a stun gun. Let's use 3 resources here. We're going to play Madam Web. All right, our big scrying card. When she enters play, look at the top X cards in counter deck. X equals the number of web ward cards you control, which is now 3. 1, 2, 3 with Peter and Silk. We may discard 1, put the rest back in the same order. So top 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, I think I grabbed the Assault. Wait, no. We don't grab a card for Silk, unfortunately. So Rhino is going to scheme with a base of 1, 1. Oh man, wait, we have the Space Stone. So he's gonna mill for a minion. You may discard 1 card. And then put the rest back in any order. Okay, in any order is big. Okay, so we're gonna give him this to scheme. He'll mill the Space Stone for the Hydra Bomber. He gets put into play, and then he's gonna reveal the I'm Tough, which is giving him a tough. Okay, never mind, that's fine. So Madam Web can manipulate the cards too. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, so we can finally flip down now and get a huge boost. and get some recovery off as well. So we're gonna put this back in this order. All right, so we got Madam Web now. So minion is 0 scheme, we can just ignore him. Yeah, he has guard, but we're not attacking Rhino here. Madam Web will just store for 2. Clear off the main. And we're gonna use our organic webbing here. Let's discard a card underneath Silk so we can get it ready. Let's discard the charge. We don't want that. That card's a little bit too powerful. And then we'll ready up. Then we're gonna flip down to Alter Ego. Let's go ahead and exhaust a heal by 3, brings us from 6 back up to 9. Then we're gonna use our action to discard a card tucked under here to draw 2 cards. So let's lose the Hydra Bomber because we're gonna get another one anyways. Yeah. So now we're down 2 cards here, but now we can draw 2 cards. Oh man, I want to play the Energy Shield. We have 2 more Energy Shields in the deck. If I Energy Shield here, I could Dr. Sinclair. I don't need a Dr. Sinclair though. I think we just play a Stun Gun and then try to draw another Energy Shield. So let's use 2 resources here, 2 resources to play a Stun Gun. 2 cost upgrade, coming with the 2 charge counters again. All right. I think we're good. And I forgot to get the consequential damage to Madam Web. All right, it's gonna end our turn. Let's write it back up. I need to put that energy barrier on Peter. Let's draw back up to 6 now. Okay, so now we'll have some more economy. Whoops. And we got this thing for more future flips. I think we're good to go here. That was kind of the turning point of this game, I think, because if we got the advance when we flip down, we would just automatically lose, but now I think we're okay. So Rhino's turn is going to add 1 to the main. He's going to scheme on us with a base of 1 plus 1 is 2. Gets a boost card here, which is 0. So he just schemes for a total of 2. The main will go up to 3. Then the Space Stone will trigger after he activates. So discard cards on top of contact until you get a minion, and then put it into play, engage with you. So we discard, top card's a minion, comes into play. Since it's put into play, the one reviewed effect will not trigger here, so we can ignore that. Now both minions will scheme after Rhino schemes, because we're in Alter Ego. Scheme for 0, scheme for 1, so the man will just go up 1, go up to 4. So if he gets an advance here, we lose, but we know thanks to Madam Web that this is not an advance. We get reviewed, I'm tough. Give Rhino a tough status card. And then, oh, we don't get it underneath here. If we're in Alter Ego, it's only hero form. Dang, I wanted this card back here. Dang it, that would have been really nice. All right, that's okay. We just defeat these minions. All right, it's back over to our turn. We're losing all the cards stuck underneath here for our kickers, but I think it's worth it. Okay, let's go ahead and use our action here in Alter Ego. It's a new round. We're going to discard a card here. Ooh, I like both these cards a lot. Let's do the crowd control, because it's just so easy for us to defeat, and we get it back again. So we're going to discard I am tough to draw 2 more cards. All right, this is our big turn. Okay, we got investigative journalism. We can get confused too. Do I just want to hold on to this? I can play this right now, actually. Get confused on Rhino for that advance. No, it's an interrupt, so I only play when he schemes. Dang, I think we just toss it then. Yeah, because I want to flip, defeat this minion to get more cards stuck underneath Silk. But we got the Energy Shield, which is really good. This is really good to have if we're in Alter Ego when he schemes. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do here? Spider Claws definitely come into play. We don't need the defense events. We need a physical to pay for the ready for a fight. Let's just plan our turn. So we want to do that. We want to do this. We want to play Energy Shield. And then Scoop. We have an extra resource. So we can play this, get the Scoop card. Whenever we look at the no, we want to Energy Shield for Spider-Man. And then we can look at the top 2 cards in the card deck, tuck one of those cards under Identity when we defeat this. So we just play everything out. Okay, let's go ahead and use a physical resource right here so we can play ready for a fight, get this upgrade back down again so that we can flip down safely without him scheming. We don't need to heal with Dr. Sinclair. Yeah, we're 9 health, so that's okay. Let's flip up here to hero form. We're going to play the Energy Shield. Attach a character when we get to Spider-Man Peter Parker. When he would take any amount of damage, spend X energy resource to prevent extra damage, including consequential, right? So that's going to be really good. So we keep him in play forever. We got to keep Peter. And then we're going to use 2 resources here. Let's play our Spider Claws. So 2 cost upgrade. Whenever we make a basic attack, we can exhaust this card. For the attack, we get +1 for each card tucked under her from the same encounter set as attack enemy and attack against piercing. So now we're getting all of our stuff now. All right. So we have a Rhino card here. So let's go ahead and swing for 2 on the Hydra Mercenary. Exhaust the Spider Claw. So we're going to do +1 because it's the same encounter set, defeating him. When he's defeated, we get him as a response with our Silk Sense. All right. Then we're going to have Peter Parker swing for 2 on Hydra Bomber, defeating him, and after you defeat him in your side scheme, wait, oh, is it you as in Silk? Okay, wait, let's not have Peter do it. Peter's gonna Thor for 2 from the main, bring that down 2. His response to ready up Silk, and then he'll take a consequential damage. With our energy shield, when he would take that 1 damage, we're gonna spend a energy resource to clear the water the energy to prevent the damage so Peter stays alive. And Silk's gonna be ready up here. Then we're gonna have Silk swing for 2 on the Hydra Bomber, defeats him, we get a tuck underneath Silk here. Then we're going to get a ready, I think, and Thor out the main. We just want to keep everything low. Let's organic webbing. And what are we discarding here? I like all these cards. Let's discard the Hydra Bomber. And then we can ready up with the organic webbing. Let's Thor for 2 again with the +1 Thor. Clear off the main. All right, that is going to end our turn. Okay, that felt pretty good here. We just had to get set up, but now we're feeling really good. And Ron's a little bit difficult to set up against because of his low scheme threat threshold. But I think we're okay now. We're going to draw back up to 5. Oof. Okay, we can play Albert Moon. Oh, man. Shoot the 3 doubles in one hand. A little bit unfortunate here. I forgot to play this. Dang it. That's okay. All right, Rhino, so he's going to add 1 to the main. What does this do again? If we defeat it, we can look at the top 2 cards and counter attack 1. That, yeah, I should have definitely played that. Okay, 0 cost anyways. Rhino, so he's going to hit us with a base of 4. It's a boost card here. Do I defend and just flex my defense on him? We can get ready so easily right now. I think we will defend. Yeah, let's defend for 3. We get +2 because they're both from the Rhino set. Yeah, they're both in Rhino set. Actually, are they? Rhino and yeah, they're both in Rhino set. If we exhaust our Spider Reflexes, right? Yeah. So we're gonna exhaust to defend for exhaust this and ourselves to defend for a total of 5 here. And then he's hitting with a base of 4, gets a boost. Ooh, there's an advance 0. So now the advance goes here. We take no damage. Then with our ability, we get the top card in the counter discard pile and put it tucked here. But we don't want the advance underneath there, right? That's not useful. But now we can flip down really safely. All right, so we got this here. Then he's gonna flip a stone after attacking. A time stone. Oh, that's scary. Yeah, that's gonna add more threat. And then we get a face down counter card, which is exhaustion. Oh, I can't do anything. Oh, wait, we're exhausted. That's perfect. So it's gonna surge. After you review a treachery, resolve a treachery, we can tuck it underneath here. So let's tuck it underneath here. And it's going to surge. So now we got expert card as well. Stampede. In hero form, Rhino attacks you. If a character is damaged by the attack, the character is stunned. We can swap this with crowd control. Yeah, we're going to use our identity memory. So to prevent the attack, we're going to swap the cards from the same counter set. So Rhino counter set, crowd control, and we review the crowd control instead. And then we get this tucked underneath Silk. Okay, crowd control is really good here. Coming in clutch with just 2 threat, and we just defeat it again. All right. That was really good, guys. I'm liking this. We're going to use a double here so we can play Albert Moon. He's a 2-cost support. As an auto action, we can choose to heal 1 damage for any move for each card tucked underneath her, or tuck the top card in the counter deck underneath her. So let's get that in play. And then we're going to, what's the sequence here? Spider Reef or Organic Webbing first. So let's exhaust this. Discard a card here. I don't think I ever want to swap for exhaustion. Under fire though? Swap this for under fire. That might be, no, we want Rhino cards here. Yeah, so let's discard the exhaustion. Actually, let's discard the advance. We never want the advance here, right? There's no point in flipping that. Okay, so we did that. Actually, we could do that for investigative journalism, but that's okay. Okay, so we did that. Then we get to ready up with our organic webbing. Now we're going to go ahead and Thor for 2, clear off the crowd control. After defeating a side scheme, we get a tuck underneath Silk here. Okay, then we're going to play this before I forget it. Get the scoop, so just as player side scheme comes in with 4 threat. Okay, we're going to have Peter Parker swing for 2 on Rhino. The tough will have precedent. When any amount of damage would be, no wait, this is dealt. So tough prevents damage whenever damage is taken. But the armor Rhino suit says when damage would be dealt to Rhino, place it here instead. If there's at least 5, then discard the armor suit. So it's going to do 2 damage, I mean, to the Rhino suit. Actually, wait, do we just want to get rid of it in one go? Oh man, we're so powerful right now. Yeah, never mind. We're actually going to have Peter Parker just actually Thor for 2 from here. His ability will ready up Silk. And then he'll take a constant damage. We're going to use our energy shield that's attached to Peter, spend an energy resource to prevent 1 of that damage so he doesn't take damage. Okay, so Silk's going to swing for 2 on Rhino. We're going to use our Spider Claws. Whenever we make a basic attack with exhausted claws, we get +1 attack for each card tucked under her from the same encounter set as the attacked enemy. The attack has piercing. So piercing will automatically discard the tough, no matter what. And then from the Rhino encounter set, we have 1, 2, 3 cards. So we get +3. We're swinging for 5 here. So all 5 damage goes on a Rhino suit as well. And then there's 5 more we discard. So we get rid of the suit in one go. We can't get attachments underneath Silk with that, but that's okay. All right, I think we're good now. Okay, that was really powerful. We did a heavy hit there. Let's end our turn. We're going to ready back up. And then, ooh, did I want to stun? No, we don't want to stun. We want to get rid of the time stone here right now before we flip down with the time stone. Let's drop back up to 5. Stop hitting yourself. Can do damage equal to your defense for that attack. That could be really, really good. We need to save the energy for Peter Parker. But we can actually do both of these and go crazy here. Yeah, okay. All right, we're gonna do tons of damage right now. So Rhinosaur is gonna add 1 to the main. All right, I was gonna make sure I get the sequencing correctly. He's gonna attack us here with the base of 4 with the Infinity Gauntlet. He gets a boost card here. We're going to exhaust to defend. We're going to use a resource here to play Not Today. So whenever you defend against attack, we get +2 for defense. If we take no damage, remove 2 there from scheme. We're also going to Spider Reflex here. So whenever we defend, exhaust his card, we get +1 defense for each card tucked under her from the same encounter set, which is 3. We have 3 Rhino cards. Exhaustion is not, but we have 3 Rhino cards. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defense for that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 defense for attack. So we're defending right now for 8 for this current attack, right? This would be his boost card. It's going to be 0. So 4 damage. We're not going to take any damage here. But we had 8 defense for attack. So we can use a double here. Play Stop Hitting Yourself. Really, really cool card here with Rhino as well. Here response attack. After you defend against enemy attack, we just defended against enemy attack, and we took no damage. We do damage to the enemy equal to your defense for that attack. So not our defense here, but our defense for attack, which was 8. So we're doing 8 damage. Stop hitting yourself, Rhino. We're bringing from 11 down to 3. That was a heavy hit there. Really cool. All right. Then after Rhino attacks, the time stone will trigger. Discard top 4 cards of your deck. Place 1 threat on the main scheme. We lost the outwit again. Place 1 threat on the main scheme for each different card to discard it. So we had 3 events and 1 upgrade, so just 2 threat going in the main here. This will go up to 4. All right, and then we discard the time stone. Okay, I think we're doing great. Then we get dealt 1 face down encounter card, which is a Hydra Mercenary. Okay, that's fine. I want to defeat him. Okay, we can get some kickers as well. Okay, all right, let's see. So first things first, we're going to use Organic Webbing. Let's exhaust this card. Discard a tuck card from Silk to ready up. I like exhaustion here a lot, actually. Because of the under fire, we can always swap it, and we're defending all the time with our powerful defense stat. And we don't even need play protection to defend, right? That's crazy. Okay, that's a really cool protection archetype. Let's discard the Stampede, and then we can ready up with Organic Webbing. All right, then do I flip Rhino here? If I flip him, then I want to flip down as well, right? Because then I can Daughter St. Clair, because on the flip, Rhino will stun us, I believe. Check the top card of the encounter deck under Cindy Moon. We're gonna deck out, but there's no more advanced encounter decks, so we're actually safe. Yeah, I think we can flip, and we have this to prevent a scheme. Okay, so let's plan our flip here. Do I defeat the Hydra Mercenary? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna. Wait, oh yeah, he has guard. So look at the top 2 cards in the encounter type 1 under our identity. So we could also do that. Let's just go ahead and swing for. Wait, we Spider Claws him. Can we still? Oh yeah, Peter will swing around and we'll swing again. Yeah, let's just swing for 2 on the Hydra Mercenary. That's fine. Yeah, let's just do 2 damage like that. Okay, then Peter's gonna exhaust and swing for 2. That would defeat the Hydra Mercenary. We're gonna tuck him. Oh wait, sorry. Oh wait a minute. That's not how that goes. We want to defeat him to tuck him. So actually, wait, sorry guys, let's change that order. So we're not gonna attack yet. We're gonna attack and use our Spider Claws. So we get +2 for the attack because it's from the Rhino encounter set when we're attacking the enemy. So yeah, there are 2 cards from the Rhino encounter set. So we're hitting for 4 now. We defeat him. So since we defeat him, we can get him tucked underneath here. Okay, now Peter's gonna swing for 2 on Rhino. That'll bring from 3 down to 1. Peter will ready up Silk with his ability, And then when Peter takes a consequent damage, we're going to spend energy resource right here for energy shield and prevent that damage. So he stays alive again. All right, then Silk is going to swing for 2 on Rhino. That'll bring him from 1 down 0. That's going to flip Rhino over to his third and final stage here. He has 16 hit points when we stun each hero, and he has toughness. So we just got to put the 16 hit points on him. 16, and then he has toughness. All right, so we're stunned here. Then what was the plan? Now I'm just going to flip down to Alter Ego. Then we're going to, let's see, we have 3 cards here. We might as well, right? We need to get a resource for Dark Sinclair actually. So we're going to use our action discard a card tucked under here to draw 2 cards. Limit once per round. Let's toss. I think we're do I hold the exhaustion? No, let's just get more damage. We're going to discard the exhaustion here. And then we're going to draw 2 cards. Hopefully we get a mental. Just kidding, we didn't get a mental there. So we can't Dr. Sinclair to get rid of the stun. Maybe we could do it next turn. Let's use Albert Moon here though. So we exhaust him. We're going to choose the one to tuck the top card in the encounter deck underneath. Ooh, wait, actually no, let's not do that yet. Let's exhaust Madam Web. Actually, she could knock off Tup though. How important is that is the question. With the top card in the encounter deck, tuck one of them under your identity. We only get to see the boost anyways. Let's just Albert Moon. So we can exhaust him, tuck the top card, then count it under Cine Moon. So what's the top card here? It would have been a gang up. Okay, that's okay. All right, so we got that, and then I think we just end our turn here. Yeah, let's discard both of these cards. And then, oh wait, the main is so high. Holy cow. Oh, I should have stun gunned, I think. That's fine. Let's have Madam Web throw for 2 from the main. Drop that down. And then she'll take constant damage and get defeated. All right. And then we're going to end our turn. So let's ready back up here. And then I think we discard both of these. I really want to play Ben Riley. Let's hold on to Ben. And we'll discard this, ending our turn. We draw back up to 6. We deck out, so we get dealt a face down counter card. And then we shuffle up discard power back into the deck here. We need our attack event now to go for the kill. Man, Silk is very, very fun to play, guys. Yeah, she is pretty cool. I really like her abilities. All right, so that is it there. We're going to draw back up to 6. We got our stun gun. 0, 5, 6. Okay. We could actually stop hitting yourself as well. But he has a tough, though. I don't really want to deal with that. All right, round turn, he's going to add 1 to the main. It goes up to 3. He's going to scheme with a base of 2. We're going to ready for a fight here. When enemy would scheme, discard his card, change the hero form. The enemy attacks you instead. So we're... wait. I kind of want Dark Sinclair, though. But no, if he gets a boost of 2, we lose, right? Because yeah, we have to do that. Yeah, so we flip the hero form. Man, I wasn't able to get the stun removal off, so it'll be a little bit while before I can kill him. All right, so now we flipped up to hero form here, and then he's going to attack us instead. So Rhino is hitting us with a base of 5. Let's give him his boost card here. And then we're definitely going to just defend, right? Yeah, we have 9 life. It's 5. 5 is a lot, actually. Yeah, let's defend for 3. And then we're not going to stop hitting yourself, I think. So we're just going to defend for 3 here. And then what are we doing? We're going to exhaust our spider reflexes. We get +1 to the defense for each Rhino card, which is 3 now because Gang Up's not a Rhino card. So we're defending for 6 total. And no defense event. So it's doing 5 plus a boost of 1, so just 6 damage. We fully block out all of his damage there. He has a tough, so we're not... Actually, this could just remove the stun. We're just going to do it. We're using double resource here, so we can play Stop Hitting Yourself. After you defend against an enemy attack, do damage equal to your defense for an attack. It's an attack event, so since we're stunned, it just removes the stun there. So I don't have to ready up to do all of that. After Rhino attacks, he's going to flip the top card of the stone deck into play, which is the Mind Stone, which will confuse us. And we get dealt 1 face on a counter card for a total of 2. First one is Under Fire. We don't have anything for expert set here, so we can't identify it. So reveal the top card in the counter deck, and then we'll search. So top card here, Shadow the Past. Oh man, Do I want him to attack me? No, we gotta take Shadow Pass. The gank up's not the play here. So Shadow Pass will review your set aside Nemesis set. Where do we put that? Over here. So Morlun comes into play. He has +1 scheme, +1 attack for each encounter card under each identity. So he's gonna have +4. He's 5/5 right here with 5 attack, with 5 hit points. I mean, and we get our Nemesis side scheme. When review, place 1 threat here for each tuck card under each identity, which is gonna be 4. So it's gonna be 6 threat underneath this side scheme. That's a little bit rough. And then, okay, so we're gonna shuffle the stuff into the encounter deck here. So not a lot of cards in the encounter deck, and Under Fire is gonna surge here. 2 threats on the Great Hunt. Oh man, okay. I'm a little bit worried right now. Alright. Oh, wait, sorry. Place 1 additional threat for each tuck card under each identity, so it's going to be +4. So this would be 6. Get that right. Okay, let me make sure I do everything. Okay, now the Under Fire will surge, so we get another encounter card from the encounter deck, which is hard to keep down. Rhino heals 4 damage. If no damage with heal, he gains surge. Dang it, he can't heal, so it's gonna surge. Do I want to swap this with another Rhino card? I don't want to. I think I don't want to surge here. Yeah, we're gonna swap this with a Hydra Mercenary because they're both Rhino cards. So yeah, whenever we review. Wait. No, we still have another card here. Okay, we're not gonna swap it because I just don't know. Yeah. Okay, so hard to keep down will surge. We get another encounter card, which is Caught Off Guard. This card upgrade or support you control. That's okay. Do I toss Energy Shield? Yeah, let's toss Energy Shield. We have one in our hand. We're going to discard this upgrade that we control. And after resolving Caught Off Guard, let's tuck it underneath our identity. We must discard one. Let's get rid of the gank up. So now we can just keep putting the Caught Off Guard if we get something worse. Like an Assault. Okay. And then we have one more encounter card here for this rough turn. False Alarm. You are confused. If you're confused, card gains Surge. Okay, that's fine. So we just get confused. Actually, it's not fine. I don't think we have anything from Bomb Scare, though. Okay, so we're confused here. Oof, that's not great. We need to do a lot of thwarting, and we got confused. And we don't have our big thwart card. Do I Scarlet Spider here? If I do that, I can't Energy Shoot Peter, which would probably be the way better play. We need to remove threat from here, and need to defeat Morlun. Oof. Man, I probably did not plan that out right. So we can stun gun. I think we stun gun Morlun here. And then we can just block Rhino's attack. And then we play the Energy Shield. And we have no more resource to do anything else. Okay, so let's go ahead and exhaust stun gun, remove 1 counter. We're going to stun a minion with that ability. So let's stun Morlun. Okay, we ready up with Peter. We can't thwart this out no matter what we do. I just don't have the thwarting for that. So I think I just go for damage on Rhino and go for the kill next turn, hopefully. Yeah, we're gonna eat 2 encounter cards with that. I think that's okay. So let's do our Spider Claws. Exhaust this card. Wait, not Spider Claws. Whoops. Organic Weapon. Exhaust this card. We can discard a card tucked under Silk to ready up Silk, and then we gain the aerial trait. You know what? We just want damage here. Let's discard the Caught Off Guard. Is there? If we get an Assault though, I need to play it safe. Yeah, let's discard the Hydra Mercenary. So now we get to ready back up. Yeah, because if we get another Assault, I need to switch that out. So we can ready up now. Then we're gonna, this minion does not have guard, so we're gonna swing for 2, and then we're going to exhaust the claws to get +2 for that attack, because there's 2 Rhino cards right here. So we're swinging for 4, and the attack will have piercing, so we can pierce off his tough. 4 damage brings Rhino from 16 down to 12. Alright, there's no advance, so I'm gonna ignore the main, I think. And we're gonna play another Energy Shoot on Peter Parker. He's going to swing for 2 on Rhino, that'll bring from 12 down to 10. He'll ready up Silk with his ability, and he'll take consequential damage. We're going to spend energy resource right here to prevent. No, let's use the Cross-Spider-Verse. Declare the wall. Here's a bit of energy to prevent the consequential damage, so he stays alive. Silk is going to just swing for 2 again on Rhino. That'll bring it from 10 down to 8. So hopefully we can get the kill next turn. We have 2 encounter cards there, which should be a little bit tough, but we have the identity memory, and I think that's it here. Yeah, let's go ahead and hold on to Scarlet Spider and discard a stun gun, and we're going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. I think definitely if I'm not playing the Precon, adding some resource generators is going to help out a lot. Let's draw back up to our hands as hero 5. Okay, I like the double. Not today could be really, really good if I thwarted for 2 from there, but I did not. So I'm probably not going to play any of them. Okay, round's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. It goes up to 4. He's going to attack us here with the base. I was hoping for that defense event that deals damage because then that could potentially kill him. So he's hitting with base of 5. Oh, wait a minute. This card ran. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so he's hitting with a base of 5 and a boost card here. We just gotta defend, right? Yeah, I was really hoping for that 1 card. That's fine. Let's exhaust. We're gonna defend for 3, and we're gonna use our Spire Reflexes. So we get +2 for the Rhino cards. So we're defending for 5 here. So Rhino's hitting with a base of 5. This would be his boost. It's gonna be 1. So we put it here. We take 1 damage because he hits 6, and we defend it for 5. Then after this card, after the attack, we get the top card from the discard pile, tuck it underneath Silk. And then round trigger the Mind Stone. You're confused. If you are confused, this card ran from your hand, and place this card in the Infinity Stone discard pile. Okay. And then we get an Assault or something, we can Identity Memory it. And we get another round card that we don't, we can also Identity Memory it. So we should be okay here. How much damage do I have? Oh, I think I'm short. We need Ben Riley. Come on. Oh no, Ben Riley's gone. Do we have any other damage? We don't. Okay, I think I'm short here. Dang it. Okay. So we get, oh, that's the Mind Stone, discarding that. Okay, and then Morlun will attack us. He's stunned. And we get 2 encounter cards with the Great Hunt. Oh, I forgot we get 2. This could all spiral down here. First encounter card is Hunting the Spider Bride. Surge. If you have 4 cards stuck under your identity, discard 1 at random and tuck it under your identity. Oh, we lose a random card here. Okay, so let's shuffle this up. 1 random card we lose. I feel like this might go downhill now. This is not good. Okay, so 1 random card. We lose the card of guard. Okay. And then we tuck this card under your identity. And after a player card's effect, discard this card, we take 2 damage. Oof. Okay. And then, oh wait, that's Surges, so we don't do this encounter. We get another encounter card here, which is Sandman with Toughness. That's fine. We're just going to ignore him at this point. So it comes with Toughness, and then no guard or anything. All right, then we do this last encounter card. Oh, another one. So it's going to Surge. If you have 4 cards, what you do, discard 1 at random. So we can't do the other hunting one. We have to just shuffle up at random here. Oh, man. Okay. So we lost False Alarm, and then this gets tucked underneath us. After play a card, discard this card, we take 2 damage. But now it's going to Surge. Oh, no. Last encounter card. Another one. Okay, hold up. So while this is resolving, Rhino decks out. He gets a permanent that we're stuck into the main scheme. It's going to... Oof. Okay. All right. We're getting a little bit dicey here. I need to... Man, the hazard is hurting right now. So I'm definitely going to just stun gun Morlun again. Hope I draw into a defense event, that attack event whenever I defend to go for the kill. Because that card is just really good. If we get an advance, we're okay. Because I can swap it with our Caught Off Guard. Oh, unless it discards it. Never mind. Okay. So now we have 4 cards. So we discard another one at random. Take it. Okay. Whoops. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Come on, we have a 50% chance of getting rid of one of these, right? I feel like we should land it. Come on. Okay, we discard one of this, and let's see. After play a card, so it's discarding itself, so we don't take 2 damage, and then we tuck this underneath here. So let me see. What do we have here? We have 2 of this. Oh, we don't have to card a guard anymore. Did I discard it? That's not good. So it's gonna Surge. We get another encounter card. Silk Sense Overload. When a card will be tucked under your identity by a player card effect, tuck it here instead. Okay. If there's 2 tuck cards here, we may discard this card and remove from the game. All right, it's backward to our turn. I don't think I have to kill here. We just didn't get our attack event. So, okay, let's see here. I think we're going to stun gun Morlun, right? Okay, let me think. So, our tuck stuff is a little bit messed up now. We have 2 Rhino cards. So we can swing for 1, 2, 3, 4. Spider-Man swings for 2. That's only 6 damage, so we're short 2. So I think I have to just thwart this thing out here because I can't. Yeah, that was a really rough turn. I don't think I can handle another turn like that. Let's exhaust stun gun, remove a counter. We're going to stun Morlun. And the stun gun is gone. Actually, part of me wants to just pierce off Sandman here so I don't take damage because I don't know how long this game's going to last now. We have the defense event to remove threat from the Great Hunt. So I definitely discard this and just see what other cards I can draw. Oh, I can use Peter's effect. Okay. All right, that's fine. So Peter is going to Thor for 2 from the Great Hunt. Drop us from 6 down to 4. He'll take constant damage. We're going to spend energy resource to prevent it with the energy shield. When after he activates, he can ready up Silk. And then, oh wait, we have 2 readies. Okay, sorry guys, we're not gonna. Do we have to kill anyways? No. Wait, we had to kill. Sorry guys, I had to take that back. Apologies. So Spider-Man's not going to. I'm miscalculating that. Spider-Man's just gonna swing for 2 on Rhino because none of these minions have guard. That'll bring from 8 down to 6. And then Spider-Man will ready up Silk with his ability because we're exhausted. We get ready up. He'll take consequent damage. We use energy to prevent the damage. Okay. Then Silk is going to swing for 1, 2, and then we're gonna exhaust the claws. We have 2 Rhino cards here, so it's gonna do 4 damage on Rhino, and that will bring him from 6 all the way down to 2. Okay, so it worked out. And then we can use our organic webbing here. Exhaust this. Discard a card tucked underneath Silk. We'll discard. I don't have to play these tucked down, I think, so I don't. It doesn't matter. We can discard a Rhino card now. So let's discard that because I don't have to take 2 damage with that one. So then we can ready back up. And then we're just gonna swing for 2 on Rhino again because no guard. That'll bring from 2 down to 0. All right, guys, we got it there. Yeah, when a card will be tucked under your deck. Yeah, we haven't got any new cards tucked after the Silk Sense obligation was reviewed. Whew. Okay, this is a super duper messy board state here. We have the side scheme with the hazard. We have 2 minions. We have more Lund. We got the acceleration on the main as well. It will go up to 6, which should be a little bit rough. But yeah, I think it's definitely because of the Precon deck not being the most optimized. But yeah, I really like Silk, guys. Let me know what you thought about her kit here. Yeah, bringing it back with the classic Spider-Man villain with Rhino here. But yeah, that was tons of fun. I really like this new protection card right here as well. Stop hitting yourself. Man, that can do a lot of damage. It can do like, we did 8 damage to Rhino here because we had so much defense for that attack that he hit us for. Yeah, I think Silk can definitely easily defend, even not playing in protection with her crazy spider reflexes. Yeah, these 3 cards are really essential here for Silk. I hope you guys all enjoyed this gameplay. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think of Silk? Are you hyped? Yeah, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.